Hey guys, how are you? I have some exciting announcements. I have quite a few of them. So let's go ahead and get started with the first thing. If you guys are struggling with alcohol abuse, I have created an e-guide on exactly how I got sober, resources, exclusive access to a Discord server that is private, a community that is supportive, encouraging, and just a safe space for those in recovery. The guide I'm very proud of. I've worked very, very hard on it. It's from all my experience personally being an alcoholic, experiences that I've learned through my parents being addicts, as well as my time spent working at a rehab, what I have learned. There are, again, tons of resources, ideas, tips, tricks. There's a tracker in there to track your consumption. It is full of a ton of value, so I will link it in the description if you're interested. It's only $5. I didn't want to make it free because of the access to the private Discord server. I want the ability for those individuals to still be kept a little bit safe, and also those who pay attention. And I want this to be valuable. I want you to be ready. I want you to utilize it when you get it. So I know that you will be more likely to do so if you purchase it. Next is kind of some sad news, but most of Sounds Like a You Problem podcast will be moving over to, this is the exciting news, my Patreon. So I have a Patreon now. I will link that below as well if you guys are interested. It is $5 a month. There will still be content on YouTube. I will still have content out here. Don't worry. You're still going to see and hear from me. On my Patreon, that's where I'm going to get really deep. Okay? I just want to preface this with a warning that it is going to have content on there that might be unsettling, traumatizing, triggering, and potentially just really disturbing for some of you. These are going to be my true personal life stories and experiences that I've dealt with, that I've went through, that I want to share with my small community that loves me and sees me for who I am and sees my heart and knows me. I want you guys to know me a little bit better. You guys are my friends, and I want my friends to know it all. I want to share this, and I feel safe to do so over there. So if you're interested in knowing, being a little fly on the wall in my real true life story, you can head over to my Patreon. There will be unedited raw footage. You're getting no ads. It's exclusive content. You have the ability to earn merch through being a member. You have vetoing power, voting power. Some really exciting things coming over there. I'm actually really excited about it. Another thing over on my Patreon that is the most exciting is, if you didn't know, now you know, I'm writing a book. And this is the book of my life. Now, the stories that I'm going to be telling on my Patreon about my life are going to be the ones that don't make it into the book. A few of them might, but probably not. And so on this Patreon, I'm actually going to be narrating my book as I write it in real time. To get feedback and to give access to the people who supported me from the beginning, the first bit of information. The first sneak peek at my book. You also guys are going to be able to help me title my book, and you guys are going to help me design and or pick a cover for my book. You guys will be able to vote and poll and all of those things. There's going to be a ton of different content. It's unedited, it's raw, it's real, it's unfiltered. Not every story on there is going to be traumatizing and traumatic and sad. There will be positive and good stories. The ones that I have, I will share. I want to share it all. I also am toying and playing around with the idea of interviewing family members and friends for my podcast to go on the Patreon. So if that's something you're interested in and you are a friend or family member, please let me know in the comments, or you can just email me or message me if you'd like. And if you live in the St. Louis area and you have a story that you want to share, also maybe send me an inquiry. I'd be very interested. I do have a Dear Daisy submission form where I can cover topics that you guys want to hear on the podcast, but that will be behind my Patreon. Again, it is $5 a month, and I'm really, really excited to just have that community of those like-minded people that I don't have to explain my soul to, that see me for who I am, and to share this with you guys, and to just have that little safe space over there. So again, my e-guide will be in the description below, and that gives you access to a Discord server for help, encouragement throughout your sobriety. If you're trying to stop drinking alcohol, or you're trying to drink less alcohol, it is a full guide. I've spent so long on it, putting all the information that I have learned and designing it and putting it together for you guys. I'm really, really proud of it. And I think it will be really, really helpful and beneficial to those in recovery. I also am excited to announce that my merch is back. I brought back my mental health, sobriety, and awareness clothing line, Addict Apparel. So that is on Etsy, and that will be linked as well in the description. We have hats, we have trucker hats, we have some new designs, we have some old favorites, t-shirts, sweaters, pullovers, things like that. Really, really excited about that. So if you guys are interested in purchasing one of those or something of that nature, then definitely go over to Etsy and check that out. It will also be linked in the description for ease of access. I'm really, really excited about all these new things happening, and I'm excited for you guys to join the journey if you want to. If you can't, I totally understand, or if you don't want to, that's okay, because I will still be here creating content for you guys to consume. It's just the exclusive content, ad-free, unedited versions will be on my Patreon. I plan on making it more than worth your money, and I'm really, really, really excited. So I'll see you over there. And if you want to get anything, it will all be linked in the description below. I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and go do something nice for someone.